Hello everyone, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some Gloomhaven, shall we? Heath Run, good evening, good to see you. So, I've been playing, and not all of the videos are posted to catch you up to where I'm at, but this is the same file, the same people, but there's been some differences. I completed my first side quest, and I'm still trying to beat this first dungeon. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it, but we're getting better. We've leveled up some of our people. I bought some new equipment, and I'm starting to understand the game more and more, sort of. So, I've opened the door to this second room, and my thief moved back, and my whole party is kind of back here, which allowed this elite bandit guard to kind of step into the doorway and occupy this tile so that we can use it as a choke point, hopefully. Now, Crackheart, here, what we like to do with you? Well, I need to move somebody up so that the scoundrel can do something clever. Now, I could just swift bow and, you know, reshuffle or something like that. But I could also move up. Yeah, it's really tough. She doesn't have that much left, actually, before she has to short rest. And then my dude over here, what can you do? You can throw this, and then you can move and, you know, push somebody if you want to. I could move in with trample, but then I'm going to get lit up by that bow back there. So that's something to consider. What do you have? Let's see, you've got... Hey, Chessman, good evening, my friend. Good to see you. It has been a long time. I hope you're well. I've also got... I'm doing great, thank you for asking. I've also got Forceful Storm. It would burn. Avalanche would burn. Crater is distant. And then I've got, you know... boy, it's tough. What about you? What do you got over here? You got an Icy Blast. That's a big one. We could drop that bomb. It's slow. I'll try to drop the bomb. It's going to be difficult to get there because it's so slow. But that gives an indication of what she's capable of. So I can shoot this guy. Can you get up there? I can also do this ability, Sweeping Blow, but the problem with Sweeping Blow is that with the configuration of the enemy, it doesn't actually hit him any more than one target. Spare Dagger would give me an experience, which is pretty awesome. I think I'll do Spare Dagger and then just do this. And then you can... It's fine if you want to shoot. You can shoot. And then we can block with you. And then... Crag... Gee. We could just easily... you know, walk up to the front. But then if I walk up to the front, I'd want to do probably this attack right here just to get the experience. That's fine. Oh, they're going to go way before me. So this throws off my calculus pretty readily. So this guy's shielding up. Oh. Okay, this is a big surprise what they're doing. So they're just applying shield and not attacking. Okay, interesting. So this then lets me basically do this. I know they have a shield, but there you go, +1. I probably want to move up and maybe get this gold pile so that next turn I can attack without moving. Do I want to push anybody? No, not really. So I can attack here. I don't believe that the line of sight is interrupted by my ally. They unfortunately have a lot of defense, so this isn't, they have the shield and everything. It's not going to do a ton. But what can I do? We still got there. And then we'll use this just in case anything's going to happen, which it probably won't. And then I'm going to have you move right up here. And we'll go ahead and use opposing strike. Skip movement. And hit this guy. Get an experience. So they're moving in slightly, but they're capitalizing on their range. Now I'm going to do this, and this is not as good because they have shield, and its attack is only 2, but it will muddle them, which is fantastic, and gives 2 experience, so... Very nice, very nice. What I have learned, I'll move... Now, I was going to get gold, but it says right here, loot no gold pile, so I'll just move her up slightly. What I have learned is that even if I lose, which happens a lot in this game, I still retain the experience and the gold that I picked up, I believe, on the mission. So you can, even in loss, gain something, which is nice. Alright, our turn again. So what do we want to do here? I don't even really... It's interesting what abilities I have with my guy here. I need to figure out... okay, so she has to short rest right now. And that's fine. So I need her to go early. Throwing knives would be great. I'm gonna... if I use her line of sight, she can actually hit... I think she can hit all of these targets. No, not that one, but she can hit these 2 targets. So if I do throwing knives, she can clip both of them, and at a 10 speed, which is way faster than they're going to come up with. I can even... I think what I'll do is just use this ability... No, I need to save this for the trap up ahead. This is fine. Okay. Now, you need to... I was going to long rest, but I think short rest is okay, so she doesn't lose the entire turn. Mana Bolt is okay to burn. It's fine. So we just need to make sure that we have Reviving Ether left behind so that we can get our burnt cards back. This is attack at distance, and this is also attack at distance. However, not as good. Okay. And then... I mean, either... Yeah, these are both good. And then what you got? I think I'll take that. It's fine. Okay. So they're actually going pretty slowly. Now, I definitely want her to kill the elite because that is her... she will get a perk if she does that. That's her, like, mission objective. So I'm going to use throwing knife and hit these two targets like this. Okay, good. She did kill it. Oh, and she'll do a good amount of damage to that guy. Great, and she gets an experience. And then I don't need to do much. I don't want to move into this square. I could burn single out and then just have this thing ready for the rest of the encounter so that on my next 4 attacks targeting enemies adjacent to none of their allies, I can add a bonus to attack and then get experience. It burns the card. I think this is okay to try. Just experimenting. It's, as far as I understand, it's active for the entire battle. Alright, so this attacks at range. So we can hit this guy, potentially kill it. Oh, I can consume. Yeah. Okay, well, I didn't even need to do that. I did way more damage than was necessary, but we got that guy. And then, do I want to move with her, like, up to here? What is your range? Your range, it says current turn, she's going to do attack at range 4. And I guess she can move 2 or something like that. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I were to move her here, she should be out of range, but I don't know how that actually works. I'll move slightly up. Oh, I forgot about that guy getting to go before my other guys. I'll take the damage. It's fine. Heath run. I know. It's so much to think about, my friend. Isn't it wild? Okay. So now... I don't want to burn the card. So I might move back and then do crater on this guy. Good old -2. Wow. That's a shame. At least we got a little bit of money. Now, I can hit this guy or try to. Good, we killed him. Okay. So that's pretty nice. Now, I'm actually, I want to move here, but I feel like if I do, I'm going to get rained on by the archers. However, she might get killed by the archers. I'm not sure what's going to happen. So I'm going to actually just skip the movement, skip the push, end the turn. Let's see what they do. Oh, they can't hit. They can't move and attack. So interesting. Fading, good evening. Good to see you. Man. Okay, so this guy, his objective is to take only short rests, so we'll do that. We'll take a short rest. Do I want to burn opposing strike? Not really. So I'll redraw, and we lose upheaval, which I hate to do, but you don't get to choose in that case. And then we could start healing people if we need, I suppose. But I kind of want to move really, really far in. So how much movement do you have? You have like a move 5, right? Yeah. So I could just charge her in, but then she's alone with all these archers, which seems terrible. So we're going to go ahead and short rest the brute. Shield bash. Do I want to get rid of this card? That's fine. I need a movement. I need some kind of massive movement. This is move 6, but it burns. 1, 2, 3, 4. I just need to move 4. So this is moving 4, but it also burns. Do I have any other move 4? 1, 2, 3. I have move 3. Well, I could move up and then just do spare dagger, I guess, which is fine. So we're going to spare dagger, leaping cleave, okay? And then you have this, which is so good. Okay. And then what could you do? How far up can you move? I like this one because I can move up and heal, which is pretty good. And then do I have a nice ranged attack? I have a heal. I have Earthen Clod. That's fine. Okay, so we'll Earthen Clod and Sentient Growth. And then you can actually probably... We could move up and then Swift Bow as a backup, but we could also move up and then Quick Hands to move again, or we could move up and disarm the trap and set up to attack next round. I think it's better to move up and just do some damage, so I'm going to have you move up and use your bow. Okay. Oh, I forgot. I have to click this and then this. There we go. Okay. Well, good thing I kind of had that as a backup. So I'm not going to do what I said I was going to do with her because what are you going to do? They're going to move 3 and attack at range 3. And then you're going to move 3 and attack at range 3. So they're going to go 1, 2, 3. So they can hit whoever they want. So I'm not sure what the best... I really don't know what the best thing to do is, quite honestly. If I move her up, she's going to get hit by everything. The AI in this game loves to, like, focus fire. So my guess is what they'll do is they'll just all shoot her. They could all shoot her, which is also very possible. But they're only attacking... They don't attack for a lot. Like, this is 4 damage total. So they shouldn't kill anybody. Okay, so I'll have to maybe burn a Scoundrel card to keep her alive if it goes really badly. But I've got some healing, so I'm just going to... move here, and then I can attack at range 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, you know what I can do? No, never mind. I thought I can't move, attack, and then move out of the way. That was in my dream that I did that. I could try to attack the back row guy. What do I have here left? If I hit this one, who this guy has, what, 4 health? I have 2 +1s, a +2, and a ×2. So there's a very real possibility that I would kill them, which is actually pretty strong. I cannot kill the elite unless I roll ×2 with this. So instead, I think I'll actually clear the target and just try to go for a big hit right here. Good. Okay, so we got +2 and killed the guy. So that means there's just less damage to go around. And we pick up some gold. Wow, they rolled ×0. The enemy can roll ×0. Amazing. Alright, so she's going to take 1 damage from that joke. That's great. That the best possible outcome right there. Okay, so I can actually, I can't move up enough to do leaping cleave, which is frustrating, but I can move in here all the way up to here. Actually, no. I need to move on this side. I want to be closer to the door. And then we're going to just go ahead and do a ranged attack. What do you have left? Yeah, he has a +1, a +2, a ×2. So there's like, if we think about how many charges I have left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I basically have a 50% chance around to kill this guy with +1, +2, or ×2. So I'll try it. Okay, well, we got the +0, which doesn't kill, but does give an experience, and we're still alive. So that's important. And we can move here with Sentient Growth, and then attack and finish this guy off with Earth and Clod. So I'm going to move up here, get the gold pile, and then we'll heal everybody here. Well, the allies anyway. Not himself, but everybody else. And then we'll skip the attack, and then we'll attack and try to kill this guy. Okay, great. Dropped it. 4 gold. Nice. Okay. So I was going to use fire orbs. But now, 1, 2, 3, 4. I might just move up and attack for 2. Like, this is a funky move, but it doesn't burn anything. And I'll try to hit just, with my bare hands. She slapped him in the face. Or slapped her in the face for 3. You see that? That was sweet. Okay. So now Craighart, or Craghart. I just want to call him Craig. It's a good name for Crag. No, it's not Craig, it's Crag. Alright. Crags, first of all, we need to focus on the thief, because we want the thief to disarm the trap. So we need something that's like, moves up there and disarms the trap. I'd love to move here and disarm the trap, but it takes away an adjacent square, so I'll go ahead and then just do that. And then you need to take a short rest. And we have a few turns left before it all goes down. Craighart is his name, Fading. I mean, I don't understand. He's like, no, I'm from the Crags. Okay, Craig. Frost armor is a ranged attack, so we'd be at disadvantage, but we can just stand here and smack him in the face again if we want. We also, though... I like it, Heathrun. Now you're getting in the spirit. We also can just use the Brute, though, and just walk up to here and... just do some massive attack. What do you have that's like... Yeah, this attack is so insane, Skewer, because it's attack for 3 plus experience. I think if I just step up with... Provoking Roar and then Skewer, we can get this one. And then what we have to do... There's another room left, so we might want to spend some time kind of... we need to disarm the trap, obviously, but also just heal up a little bit before we open that door. Alright. Well, you can't take too much time in this game, then you lose. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and Frost Orb and Fire Orb, and then Craighart, Craigity Craig, can... I want to move this guy as far as possible without burning the move. How far can you go, dude? You got to move 4? Okay, great. And you have a nice heal, too, so I think I'll just go ahead and move and heal. Okay, good. They tried to go fast. This Bandit Archer Elite, she was like, I'm going to go fast. But luckily, our people are going faster, so I want you to just move right here. And then do the skewer right there. And we're going to consume the air to basically add more damage. Oh man, I got -1 or -2. That was the only thing that... what a shame. Oh well, that is Gloomhaven right there. I invoked, did everything possible, but I just rolled badly. Okay, so then we know that you are going to move... Wait, you can't move here? Oh. Oh, no, I don't need to move. Sorry, undo. I can move 5. Oh, thank goodness. I thought I didn't give myself enough. I'm actually going to move further. You're moving 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. I'm going to move her all the way here. And then disarm the trap. And we're going to disarm this trap right here. Because we do have the possibility, if we open this door... Hey, Chef Smitty, good evening, my friend. Good to see you. If we open the door and move back and have enough time to make the enemies come through the door... We could do something fun where we, like, try to push them onto the trap. It's possible. Okay. I need you to smack him in the face. Do it. Dead. Great. Now, this is interesting. I could burn Frost Armor and just put Frost Armor on my Spellcaster and use the Spellweaver as like a frontline fighter for a bit, because for 2 sources of damage they would take none. And this lasts until it's over, so it's worth keeping around. I think it's interesting to consider, but I have to look at my deck and make sure I have enough cards to make that work. Hey, Rob. Good evening, my friend. Good to see you. I've already lost a few times in this game because I miscalculate and I burn a card, but then it doesn't leave me enough cards to reshuffle. Oh, Chef Smitty, I'm sorry to hear that, my friend. She currently has... three cards left. If I use this, she'll have 2 cards left. I know, Rob. It's great. This is a digital adaptation of a physical board game. And yeah, it's an interesting mix of turn-based tactical hex game, but with, like, cards. And some of the most unique takes on gaming systems in this space that I've seen that are good and bad. They can be super punishing. Do I want to do this? Let me look at this again. These are all burnt. If I burn this, and then I have to take a short rest, I have 3 cards, so I still have enough to get Reviving Ether, I believe. I'm going to try this. It could be a huge mistake. Okay, so this dude We're going to move as far as he can, and he can move all the way up to the door, which is not a bad idea. I could also move and take the gold, but I think we'll just prepare. And then we can heal whoever is the most injured, and it looks like the brute is down 5, so that is a big heal. That's what's great about Craig Hart, is that Craig can heal really well. More like a paladin. I don't even know if that does him justice, because he's got all this, like, range damage. He's just a very interesting character. Alright, so now we need to look at what everybody's up to. Let me see her. Okay. We have to basically use Reviving Ether this turn. We could play and not use Reviving Ether, but I don't think it's the right decision. Yeah, he is fading. It's so hard because, like, at first I just thought he was a tank, but he's good at that, but he's really more like a hybrid. He just has all stuff that's all over the place. He also does, like, AoE damage and makes rocks and, like, damages things when he walks because he's so big and heavy. It's just an interesting design. I can wait one more turn to Reviving Ether, but the issue is, okay, and I have to catch myself, I cannot Impaling Eruption. I was thinking this would be cool. I open the door and then I use this. I can't, because if I burn this, then she dies. Because what happens is, like, if I burn that, then I have 2 cards left, and when you take a short or a long rest, you have to burn a card, and you have to have 2 cards in order to take a turn, and if you only have 1 card, your character is dead, exhausted. It's so painful. So I'm not going to mess with it. I'm just going to have her probably move and get into position and then Reviving Ether. So then the question is, if that's what she's doing, do I want to open the door now, or do I want to set up more? I think I still want to open the door. And the reason is, you don't have a lot of time. Yes. Yes, Chasman, this is a super mean game. It's taken me so long to gain any traction because the rules are difficult to learn and unusual, and if you make a mistake, it punishes you. I already had to scale the game down 1 difficulty level from normal to easy just to kind of get my bearings, and even then, it's incredibly challenging because this game doesn't let you stall. It's one of the most interesting things about it is, like, normally in a game that's like this, you would get time to open the door and prepare for the next place. But in this, you can't take time because you're slowly burning away your cards, and if you run away out of cards, your character dies. And moreover, if you don't step on a pile of gold, you don't collect it, even if you win the map. If you didn't open the treasure chest or pick up the gold pile, you do not get that. So you have to think, do I want to dedicate movement to getting the gold coin or not? It's so tricky. So, like, you'd think that this would be easy right now because there's no enemies that I can see, but I know that I have to open this to clear this out. And if I take too much time, I could lose characters to exhaustion. Hey, Falcor. Oh, fantastic, my friend. I'm so glad you've been enjoying those Star Wars videos. Yeah, I've been loving that game. And it's fun to be able to share, like, a tabletop game, but use Tabletop Simulator so you guys can see it, and I can have access to the cards. The cards are getting to be very expensive as there's a shortage on them right now. It's kind of like Dark Souls in the punishing difficulty. It reminds me... Siloom, good evening. Good to see you. It reminds me of, like, if you blend Dark Souls with... and just the difficulty of Dark Souls, but also Darkest Dungeon. The enemies scale with you. You're meant to suffer. It's very challenging. And then there's some sensibilities that I've never seen before, and I'm still trying to understand. So right now, I can open this door. But here's the crazy thing, too, in this game. If I open this door, every enemy in this room will add to the initiative. There is no surprise round. They just get thrown right into the mix, and you don't know when they're going to act or even how many they are. So you really have to, like, think about opening the door. You get no benefit of surprise. Actually, usually it's to your detriment. They're just standing here most of the time in a really, really good position for themselves, and you have to figure out how you're going to come into the room. It's so brutal. So what I am trying to do now is like open the door and then back away to try to kite them out or lure them out into a choke point so I have a more favorable strategic position. But the problem is, like I said, if they don't move or if they stall, because they can stall for however long they want, your deck will run out and you will lose. So you have to kind of get here fast enough to make that possible. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I could also Juggernaut, which means on the next 3 sources of damage, I suffer no damage. It burns the card, but the Brute could move up and do that and then just stand in the doorway and take some abuse and then move out of the way. I know, no one expects the Spanish Inquisition, Siloom. I should do that, but I think what I'll do is actually... Oh... Crag, what can you do? You're so slow. So I would need to plan around how slow this guy was if I wanted him to open the door. I'm a huge Monty Python fan. I love it. Holy Grail and Life of Brian are just fantastic. Meaning of Life is fantastic as far as their films go, and then the show itself is just ridiculous. Let's see here. If I open the door, and then I have like a distance ranged attack, like I could just, you know, crater, but I could also just drop in a big bomb. That's awesome, Jazzman. Yeah, I love it. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, know what I mean. Romans, go home. I could do this all night. Okay. Let's see here. I like this. I'll try this. And then he'll go first, so I need everyone to go after that. So what I can do is try and figure out a timing. Even if he's in the front, it's okay. She probably needs to just reset. But I could get ready and burn single out and just kind of prepare. No, I already did that. So she's got a short rest right now. My fault. I could long rest right here, but I plan on doing stuff in this round. I do not want to burn throwing knives, though, so I'll redraw. And we lose my bow, which sucks, but what can you do? I'm actually going to quick hands. No, I could just move over here, and I'm going to disarm this other trap. It gets 2 experience, which is so good for gaining experience. And then also, I thought I might use this, but I think I want to be able to bring them out and not have to worry about this trap being in my way. I could actually... Man, I could loot 2 right here and just pick up all the gold with her. And then... This is like... This is a turn of a scoundrel. Like, instead of doing anything, you know... to do damage, I could pick up gold piles and disarm the trap, which is so cool, you know, that you can do that. It's risky, but I'm going to try it. Yeah. She'll go first anyway. And then this will allow the brute to move up to this tile, potentially. Do we need to heal anybody? We could heal the scoundrel. No, you can't go that fast. Oh, no, yes, you can go that fast. Perfect. Yes, Chessman. Is your wife a goer? All right. Okay, let's see. Disarm one trap. All right, so she got some cache. End the turn. All right, brute. I'm going to just walk you over here. Not going to open the door. And oh, darn, I did that wrong because heal is the bottom half of the card. That's what happens. I planned that out wrong. I couldn't move and heal because heal was the bottom half. Okay, I still make these mistakes. It's so brutal. All right, so we'll just skip the attack. It's fine. And then you are going to finally open the door. So I'm going to take this. And I'm going to open the door and see where they are. Okay.
Through the door, you find yourself face to face with the reason these bandits chose this particular hole to nest in. Animate bones. Unholy abominations of necromantic power. Nothing more to do but lay them to rest, along with the remainder of this troublesome rabble.
Okay, so here's what's so terrifying about this room. What is beyond brutal about this room is that you see that there's 4 melee fighters, 4 skeletons in the front, and 4 ranged fighters in the back. Like, they have ideal positioning. So there's not much that we can do. But I'm going to step back like this and then use this. They're going on 81. Okay, Rob. Take care, my friend. Yeah, this is a really cool game, if also frustrating and difficult. So, like, I tried to go slow. We were able to get around the bandit archers because they go on a 14. But these skeletons, I mean, they're skeletons. They go slow. But because you see that this is what they're going to do. They're going to attack for 3. I don't think they can move and attack. So they would attack us if I was in range. But because I'm not, I think I'm okay. Either way, though, what I can do is drop Forceful Storm in here. And it has disarm, so I can hit these guys in the front and at least disarm them so that they can't walk up and attack us. So what I want to do is position this in such a way that, you know, that's not right. That's not gonna. It's only gonna hit one target. Clear. I need to figure out. That hits both. Okay, good. All right, -1 was not what we wanted to see right there, but what can you say? Oh. Okay, I didn't I'm still learning the game. Okay, Chas. Take care, my friend. So good to see you again. I'll tell you what. I thought because they went on a 14 that they wouldn't get to go this round, but the way the game works is, no, they do get to go, and once this character is done, it retroactively goes back to them in the initiative, and then they get to go. They put down a bunch of traps, which is annoying, but whatever. So I'm going to move her up so she is closer, and then we're going to need to Reviving Ether. And get all of her burned cards back. So the bones can't move, which is good. But what we have to do is watch these turkeys. It says they have a range of 3, so they shouldn't be able to hit us unless we move in. And I think I have enough time here to kind of clean out before I rush in. I have Dirt Tornado, which is fantastic, and I can use to attack most of them. I think I just Opposing Strike and Dirt Tornado. I'm just not even going to use Opposing Strike, but I'll use Dirt Tornado just to be a nice big AoE attack. And then she can drop some stuff down, like another Icy Blast, perhaps. Or I can also... Yeah, that's her best ability right here. Mana Bolt and Icy Blast is good. So I can heal and then do Icy Blast. It's range 3, so 1, 2, 3. And I would be able to... I wouldn't be able to hit as much as I want if I try to heal. I'd have to try to move in a little bit. So maybe I want to go a little slower with her so that I can... Because I'm not going to use this sweet Icy Blast just on 2 targets. I can't do it. Alright. Oh, I could summon Mystic Ally. No. Yeah, that's actually really, really strong. I don't know if the skeletons will move up. Like, they might actually move, and then Icy Blast is amazing. I think I'll plan on that. I'll delay her significantly. I'll actually even delay her more than that. I'll delay her as much as I can, and then see if we want to Icy Blast. Then the Brute, I can step up and just Sweeping Blow for a bajillion, so let's do that. Not a bajillion, just kill 2 guys. And then... Do I want to... She's not in a good position to do much of anything. Unfortunately. I could step up and attack with her. But I kind of need her to just dance around in the back. Because she's just not in a great spot. Like, she needs to be able to be next to an ally. However... Well, she does have Single Out, so I could step up and the next 4 attacks targeting enemies adjacent to none of their allies. Right, that's not happening right now. Okay. Okay, I'll do that. Wow, the bones are going fast. Okay, they're moving. That's actually what I wanted to have happen. So they're just moving. They're not going to attack. Oh, wait, never mind, I lied. They are moving and attacking. But only one of them can fit in a doorway. So, we'll take damage, that's fine. Alright, so all the other guys are passing. Ooh, even the archers are passing. Fascinating. Okay, so this is going to let us clear out these guys and then make a charge on the archers. So then, in this case, we definitely want to Dirt Tornado to hit as many of these fools as we can, which would be like right here. I think that's right. I don't think I could do much better than that. I could put it in a way to hit this guy if I rotate it, but... and not this guy. But I like this better because I think we can kill that guy. Oh. Whoa, we rolled really well on that Dirt Tornado. Dear God. Okay. Great. I'm actually going to move this guy out of the way then. I don't think he provokes an attack of opportunity. That would let the rogue step in and actually do something, which seems like a good idea. So she can now... move in. I think we just do here an open wound. Oh my gosh, I'm so bad. I wanted to do open wound. I forgot I was looking at the wrong card when I clicked that. Bah, I can attack, but not for very much. She does get a bonus, though, because he's not adjacent to an ally. I rolled -1, which stinks. I could have killed that guy so easily. That stinks. That's my fault. Alright, we did kill that guy. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I can move 3 and then push this guy into the trap. It puts him in a spot where he is going to get fired on by every single archer. However, we need to make a move into this room. And she still gets to go with Icy Blast and summon Mystic Ally. So if I Icy Blast with her at range 3... No, I think what I do, instead of summon Mystic Ally, I move into the doorway. Ah, but there's gold in the doorway. I can move here. 1, 2, 3. Then Icy Blast doesn't target enough. Ah, what a disaster. She can't pick up gold. Okay, well... Maybe I'll just, instead... Man. Hey, Jokers, what's up, my friend? Good evening, good to see you. Have fun streaming Fallout 4, my friend. I know. With the TV show, it's the right atmosphere for that, isn't it? So here's the rub that we have to go for. Do we take away her battle objective and her ability to get a perk just so we can stand her here and then 1, 2, 3 drop an icy storm that hits 3 targets? I think we do. I think we have to. It's so sad. Okay, anyway. Take that. Onto the trap. Alright, that was kind of cool. Alright, so let me see. How far can you move? If I move you here, and we go 1, 2, 3. Well, now I hit my buddy with the Icy Blast, so it seems less good. Maybe then I just summon Mystic Ally, and that's it? Okay, yeah, that's fine. Mystic Ally is really good. She does get experience from that, too. I can't put this anywhere good. Yeah, Heath Run, I got sent here for a quest. There's some mysterious... Like, we're a band of mercenaries, and there's some mysterious stranger who was like, hey, go here and reclaim my goods or whatever. And we didn't ask too many questions, and it doesn't seem to be going well, but it's a quest. Hey, Darren, good evening, my friend. Good to see you. Going great. Thanks for asking. I hope you're doing well. I'm going to just skip this. Okay. So, let's see what we can do. The Brute is up here looking to die. And we need to take a short rest. We lose Leaping Cleave. I don't want to lose Leaping Cleave because it's really good right here. But I don't want to take any damage either because I'm up with all the enemies. So I'm just going to burn it. And then let's see what we can do. I can move up and disarm someone. Skewer is insane right here. If I just like do it right through those guys. Overwhelming Assault, I could take somebody down, which is always actually pretty good. Sweeping Blow, if I step here, but it only does 2 damage. Not quite enough. Skewer does 3. What's your deck looking like? What are your modifiers looking like? You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 8 are strong enough to kill, so I think we do that. I think we set up the skewer. Like this. Yep. And then what can you do? I can move you in. And then what's the range on this? 3? It's not long enough. Instead, I could move in and heal, which I probably will. And then you need to take a rest. Burn it. She's almost done. So we need to move really far. I think that'll do. And then... do I want to... These are really slow. Nickman, good morning. Good to see you. Do I want to go at the end of the battle with this guy and try to, like, you know, move in and then avalanche? It's such a cool play. Just for flavor, like, moving in, damaging everybody adjacent, and then slamming down the rocky avalanche with Craig, Hart, Craigity Craig, Crag Hart. It's awesome. Oh man, Darren, tell me about it. My backlog is insane too. Here, think about this backlog, by the way. I'm going to try to remedy some of this next week, but I got SimCity 3000 on Xbox PC Game Pass, and I think it's like I think they remade some of it, or it at least runs on a contemporary machine, and I have never played 3000. I'm excited to do that. I contacted Ludion Games, the people who make RimWorld, and they were kind enough to donate Anomaly and Biotech, the DLCs for RimWorld. So next week, I'm going to stream RimWorld. I'm going to make a new game in RimWorld and play with those DLCs. I've never played with them before, so that's going to be awesome. Then it's like, I can't even count how many games I want to get to. System Shock has been super fun. Oh, it's crazy. Yeah, Heathrun, I love RimWorld, and I beat the vanilla game, but I haven't played it since. And been looking at the DLCs, but they never really go on much of a sale. So I'm excited for that. You know what, Nickman? I saw the same thing. So Nickman's talking about an article about, you know, game companies are having a difficult time figuring out how to monetize things. And 100%, like, if you could tip game developers that, and you were guaranteed through some service, like there was a fee, there was some extrapolation of a fee, so that it was guaranteed and you could track it, that it went right to the people you wanted it to, it would be so worth it. Right. But if it was like a small team, I guess, you know, it's challenging, but it would be neat. Okay. We're going to do this, and here we go. Okay, so they're moving and attacking, but they're only attacking for 1 damage. So the Mystic Ally is going in. I wonder if the Mystic Ally can get money. It's interesting to think about. Okay, I need to move up with you. And then I'm going to... No, I can't hit anything. I keep thinking I can do this, but it's on the bottom. Okay. Okay, we'll just skip. Alright, so the brute gets to go, and here's what we want to do. We want to skewer. So I need to make sure that all I do is just walk up one, like this. And then I'm going to skewer, skip movement, right through here. And I can also Warhammer to try to stun them, and I'm going to use it. Why? I'm not going to save it. So that actually, because it hit 2 targets, the Warhammer stunned 2. See, that's another thing. The Warhammer is insane. The fact that with a multi-enemy strike, I can stun them. Stun takes away their entire turn. It's just gone. So those guys are pretty much out. And then she can move up really, really far. If I move adjacent to the ranged attackers, they get disadvantage on their attacks. Now, I want to get this chest over here. That is definitely something I want to do. But then I can move all the way up here, confirm the movement, and then we're going to skip movement, and then she could just attack right here and kill this one. Toast. Living Bones is coming at me. It hit me, but it had disadvantage. It was muddled. I'll just receive the damage. It's fine. So most of these bandit archers can't go. This one will shoot the brute, but at -1, it actually does 0 damage. Oh, it got to hit both of them, but it got -1 on both attacks. That is so fortunate. We're rolling really well. We're rolling really well. Okay. To be honest, if game developers wanted to be tipped, I know this is just like too far in the weeds, but they can just make a Patreon, and then you can give money to someone on Patreon. Just do a 1-month subscription and then cancel it, and Patreon only takes like 3 to 7% of. It's really low. It's under 10% is what Patreon takes, and it would all go right to them. As an option, instead of somehow like, because how could you tip in what marketplace could you tip the game developers? If it was through Steam, yeah, that's why Patreon is amazing. No, it's not 20%. It's like 7 or 8%. Patreon's the best. They may have raised it slightly, but it's sub 10 the last I was looking at it. The ones that are the worst are Twitch is bad, and like Steam is a third. Like, so if you tried to give some kind of monetization option like that through Steam, Steam would take a cut. They always do, right? And it's the same kind of thing too. If you were on mobile and you were trying to donate money, Google or Apple would also take a cut. So like by the time it got to the developer, it would be pared down. Mr. Krabs, good evening. All right, so let's see about this fun attack. I want to move. Yeah, Heathrun, that would be the way. If there was a company that you could trust that would mediate that, and they collected a small fee, but then you knew that it would go to them. Remember how, like, in the old days, before Dwarf Fortress came to Steam, you could just send them money, like, as basically a tip. Like, the game was free, but you could send them money. And if you sent the Dwarf Fortress team money, the two brothers, they would send you back, like, a hand-drawn thank you card, like that they drew in crayon or something like that, so you knew that it went to them. Jeremy, thanks for subscribing, my friend. I don't think you could, Nick Man. That's the thing. I don't think you could bake it into the game very easily. I think it would have to be through another service, like Patreon or something. Now, let's see. Who am I trying to move? I'm trying to move you. Oh, but I can't move through the The living spirit. Aw, he's blocking the doorway. See, I thought because it says jump... Oh, I skipped this ability. And then I can move. Okay, great. Here we go. Now, I can't move far enough, unfortunately. No, I can't move far enough to get in, but I'll move here and be ready next turn. I guess so. Alright. Oh no. I hurt my own living spirit. How shameful is that? Oh my gosh, what a disaster. Sorry about that, spirit. It's really hard, Nick Man. It would have to be something that everybody verified. Like the developers would have to, behind the scenes, verify, or the devs would have to be like, I got the money. And they would make it transparent what the cut was so that everybody knew it was legit. Like they could tweet like a picture of their earnings and the deduction and everything like that so that it was all, I don't know. All right, we're going to short rest. And we'll get rid of that. That's fine. The Craigheart has so many cards left. He's rolling. So, let's see. How can I get you up there to just break something, dude? What's your big attack? Sentient Growth is pretty sick. I could damage and heal. I love it. I'm going to do that. You need to short rest. Yeah, exactly. 5 to 12% depending on how big you are. Which is good. It's the best around. Okay. Do I want to burn this? That's fine. We've got other cards that I want to use. I really want to use Icy Blast. Okay. Fire Orbs is great. Let's do that. So we can move in. I need to move in, though, in a way that's like slightly... I don't have a good move, except for Fire Orbs. All right. If I move in for 3, 1, 2, 3, and then Icy Blast, yeah, that's it. That's it. Okay. Now, Brute, you can... Sweeping Blow is great. We'll just eye for an eye Sweeping Blow. And then what can you do? You have to take a short rest. That's fine. Last turn for her. I'm going to move and loot. It's so good. All right. So she's not going to survive, but it's okay. Bam. And then... Oh, no, I completely was wrong. I'm going to... Can I move over here and get the chest? Or do you have to actually do an action? Maybe if I move... Can she walk on the chest? I don't know how this happens. I don't know if she opens it. Oh, she opened it. I got my first treasure chest. That's crazy, Nick, man. That's a lot. So I got Tammy, Lutz, Clockwork. What is this? This is a weird display. This can't be right. This needs to be fixed. You can't just not have something I can click on. There's no picture, and then it just ... because the word is too long and I can't even inspect treasure. I guess the concept is I'm not supposed to know the treasure until afterward, but come on. Come on. You gotta help me out. Alright, let's see. Yeah, absolutely. You can't edit. Nick, man, you can't edit if you're writing that many words per week. Okay. Oh, times 0. Okay, that's fine. And you can heal yourself, I guess. Okay. Now, I don't have a great attack. This is okay. Wouldn't that be funny? Heathrun, you're like, whoa, what is this? Aw, another times 0. See, this is actually one of the things that I legitimately dislike about the game, is that they put you on a clock where you have to finish it in a certain number of turns. Like, my scoundrel is going to die because, not because she hasn't been hit, or like she's dead, she has plenty of health left, but just because she ran out of cards. And then I'm trying to finish the battle quickly, but they're like, yeah, for the last 2 attacks, you actually didn't do any damage because you drew a times 0. Like, you can't have it both ways. You can't put me on a clock and introduce a multiplier that makes your attack nullified. Like, how am I supposed to combat that? I just got unlucky, and then it's just so weird. Okay. Take the damage. Mystic Ally... Oh, never mind. Mystic Ally came in and killed it. It's a deck of modifiers like this fading, which is effectively a die roll. Like, there's a certain number of modifiers that you can see. So I have, for example, I have a times 1 times 0. So you can't roll it more than once, but here's the rub, fading. If you reshuffle your deck, which you have to do, I'm pretty sure that the modifiers reset. You can see how many there are, like how many there are remaining, but you still can't, no, you can't count the cards like know when it's going to come up. It's randomly drawn from that deck, but I'm pretty sure the whole thing resets when you take a rest. I think, at least that's how it's experienced for me. Like, I've had multiple times 0s. It's not like for the whole adventure you've got 1 times 0. It's like it keeps happening. And with my perks, when you level up and you get perks in this game, you can spend your perk points to modify this deck, the attack modifier deck, but nothing that I have seen removes times 0. Like, me personally, if, maybe that's it, fading. If it was my choice as game design, I'm okay trading times 2 for times 0. Take them both out. Like, I don't need that much variance. You know, like, just in terms of raw game design, if you're designing a game so that efficiency is of the utmost importance and if you run out of cards, you lose, even if you've taken no damage. You cannot put in a multiplier that makes you do 0. Like, it just doesn't compute. Those things are incompatible. Like, what do you want me to do here? And I also don't like the ×2. Like, if the enemy crits you, you're just like, well, okay. Like, I don't like it. Like, it's too swingy. Especially if, that's right, Fading. If there's one left, you could know. But you see how many there are left. Especially considering, like, this is a multi-room encounter. So this encounter could take me an hour and a half to get to this point, and then I'm right at the very end, and I draw ×0 right when I need it, and it's like, I've just lost an hour and a half of my life. Like, that's just, it's bad design, just through and through. I wish you could, I don't understand it. It's not difficult if it's random, that's just RNG. Like, strategically, I did everything that I could control in my power to make the right decisions as a game player, and then that happens. It's just like, okay, I guess. And what's crazy, too, to go on with that, is that you have a lot of abilities in this game that you burn, like your ultimate abilities, your really strong cards. You can ×0 a card that you burn and can never use again for the entire encounter. That is the worst feels bad moment that you can have. I'm trying to like get my head around it and just accept it, that that's how the game is, but I still am frustrated by it. Because I like so much of the game, it's just that is something that, it just feels bad. There's no other way to describe that. You're like, okay, I've been saving this one card for the whole encounter. And it's been an hour and a half. I'm ready. Here's the boss. I use it. ×0. The card's burned. You lost it. You don't have enough cards actually to finish the encounter because you were counting on that damage. I see. Okay, anyway. My spellcaster doesn't need to do anything because we've won. But I can't pick up gold with her because her objective says loot no gold piles or chest tiles during the scenario. So she just has to basically skip. I can heal people if I want, which is, you know, I could do that. But I'm just going to go ahead and skip.
With the last bandit dead, you take a moment to catch your breath and steel yourself against the visions of living remains ripping at your flesh. Your target is not among the dead, and you shudder to think what horrors still await you in the catacombs below.
All right, so look at what we got. We got, everybody got their perk points, and the one that I was, I'm 100% with you, Jamnuska. I'm trying to push through. I guess that's what it means, Nickman. But just the way I think about it is this. Can you imagine if you were playing chess and you were like on the verge of checkmate and you went to capture a pawn that you needed to secure board position and your opponent was like, actually, you rolled ×0 and you don't capture my pawn. Like, what? No, you didn't do the move you wanted to do. You didn't roll the right. It's like, it's just so incongruous to trying to make the right decisions. If it was like D&D, like, you know how in D&D you can critically fumble and you're like, okay, that sucks. But that does sound funny, Nick Man. Like, if you miss in D&D, that sucks, but the encounter isn't timed. It's like you get another round to just attack again. Whereas in this, it's like, if you miss and you're out of cards, you've just lost. Like, it's just so strange. But here's what we got. We got 8 ability experience from the Scoundrel, 6 from the Brute, 7 from the Spellweaver. We looted a chest. We got items used. Yes, we got gold piles looted and perk points all around. That's hilarious, Nickman. So we also get 4 experience points for completing the quest. Sick. And we got the Clockwork Cove quest location. You know what? Okay, so I'm new to the game. This is what I'm realizing. That treasure chest, it looks like I didn't get treasure. I got a map that located this place, the Clockwork Cove, and I can go here. Maybe. Maybe I'm wrong about that. And we also found the Barrow Lair. Occasionally you'll come across linked quests. Linked quests share a narrative arc and are encouraged to be completed one after the other. By going directly to the linked quest, you will avoid running into road encounters. If you prefer, you can return to Gloomhaven by clicking on its location on the map. Remember, while outside of Gloomhaven, you cannot buy or sell items, level up, create new mercenaries, or retire current ones. Okay. So, road encounters can be good and bad. So I see. Like, that's what they're telling you is you can, like, go back to town to buy and sell stuff, to level up, to create mercenaries. But I could also go to the link quest. So there's this link quest over here where I could go to the Barrow Lair and retrieve Jacera's documents. So there's the Bandit Commander and there's Kill All Revealed Enemies. And there's a boss. There's a core quest boss. So I really don't know what to do here. None of my people leveled up. I don't really have enough money to buy anything, so I don't have to go back. It's fine. I guess it's the right thing to do, is to try to complete the link quest, because there isn't a huge benefit to going back. Oh, he got perks, though. Yes, this is what he got, Fading. Yes, I'm clicking on it. Yeah, so he has 2 perk points, and these are the perks right here. So, for example, you can put in a perk point to, like, add 1-2 card to your modifier deck, but 2+2. What I've been doing is a ton of this, which is, like, filtering out -1s for +1s, stuff like that. Because I'm trying to just, for my playstyle, I just want to remove some of the variants, and it feels bad. You can also, though, add stuff like, you know, you can find in the ability modifier deck, you could find a push card, or something that generates spell energy in the area of a different element, or something that lets you, you know, ignore... this is a passive attribute. Right, so if I focus, I could spend 1 point here and take out a -1 to add a +1. And so this is what I've been doing. I'll show you the perks on most of my people. This allowed me to take away 1 -2 and add a +0, which was amazing. So I spent the points on that. So she has no -2s in her modifier deck. She only has the ×0 and 5 -1s. And then similar over here, like this guy, I did remove 2 -1 cards, so he only has 3 -1s. And then Shardina, I only had enough to basically add this. Exactly, Fading. This one right here, if she gets this, it just stuns on whatever roll that is. So if she's doing like an AoE spell and you get the blind ability modifier card, then they're all stunned. which is like amazing. You don't know when you're going to get it, but it's cool to have the chance at it. So that's kind of like where I went. Now, so I can go back over here, and I can buy another one of these. Oh, no, I spent his points on that. That's right. Okay. So we did trim out 1 minus 1. So he's 2 out of 3 towards another perk point. She's 2 out of 3. He's 1 out of 3, and she's 2 out of 3 to getting another one. Okay. I'm going to... I guess you can't save it. It's not that kind of game. But even if you die, because I've died, you just start back in Gloomhaven, and you just don't get the rewards, but it's not that big of a setback. I don't think so. No, you can. I think you can respec in town. I think you could pay gold to do that. All right, I'm going to travel. So no road encounters is nice.
The stench of death and rotting flesh gets thicker as you kick past the corpses of your foes and head deeper into the underground burial site. Guided by the muffled sounds of conversation, you find your way through the maze of crypts and burst into a small room full of hard-faced bandits, all with bows at the ready. They're clearly guarding something. You must be in the right place.
See, and this is like, I just need to keep opening my mind because it's called Gloomhaven. Like, they put gloom in the name intentionally. Look at even what's happening right here. For whatever reason, your party does not, like, they just burst into the room. There's no planning, there's no thought, and then there's a bunch of bandits who are prepared for you that have bows just drawn at the ready. Like, there's no surprise. You're just, you know what I mean? It's just like, okay, like, I don't know why you chose to do it this way, but here we go. All right. So, what battle goal do we want? Your health at the end of the scenario is equal to 2 or less. Yeah, right. Loot 5 or more gold piles during the scenario. Okay. So this is fine. I'll try this one. I don't like any of the ones with health. Gotons, good evening, my friend. Yes, absolutely. I should try some of the other mercenaries just to see what they're like. You know what I mean? Like, because I've just gone with this party so far, but I think that will be fun. And I think these people age and die or retire eventually. That's right, they retire. So I gotta think about that. Kill 3 or fewer monsters. Yeah, right. Have 3 or fewer total cards in your hand and discard at the end of the scenario. Yo, she could certainly do that. Gotons, I'm just playing solo, my friend. Take only short rests. Gain 7 or fewer experience. Only short rest is fine. And kill 1 or more elite, or your health is equal to your max. We'll go for elite. That's fine. I'm not good enough to get the one where it's like your health goes to max, like timing that right. Okay, so here we go. You could totally see how it's a board game with like how tight the spaces are. Like, look at this starting area. I mean, we are up on these people. I wonder, Gotons, maybe I should make a smaller group. Like, maybe having a party of 4 is too much. Okay, so I need to put, you know, my big boys up in the front. And then let's see what we can do. So okay, Gotons, thank you for the tip. Yeah, somebody told me that it was easier with having a party of 4. So you had, like, you were more rounded out or something, I think. But, you know, I totally understand either way. It does scale the enemies. So, like, because I have 4, I'm fighting more enemies than if I had 2, I think is how it goes. Okay, so I got this set up, and there's some traps right here. But if I... Let's see who can step in. What you got? I can move up really fast with this and then do some kind of, you know, leaping cleave, which is really good, and hit these 2 guys. No, I feel you, Gotans. It has been an adjustment. I thought about just doing 2, but I don't know what I'm doing. I'm new. Okay. Now we're in the back, so she's actually within range to hit with Mana Bolt, but I want to see... I kind of feel like just dropping fire orbs and hitting 3... I don't want to heal, but I might just use Mana Bolt so I can go early in the initiative. But at the same time, I might not want to burn a card just yet. Let me see what... You can throw knives, right? So she's got range 3, so 1, 2, 3. So we could hit a couple of targets. Yeah. And then you've got range, so you can, like... I could also have the rogue move up and disarm a trap, but that seems like a waste when they're right up on me. Alright, there's a couple of attacks. And then let's go back to you and just say... I don't think I actually want to do what we had set up. Range 2 is not enough. But I could just take a nice easy turn and just leave one there. I think I want to summon my Mystic Ally. I really like it. Okay. And then you can go ahead and... throwing knives. And then... That's fine. Alright, they're going on 31. Fine. Okay, so Spellweaver, you can hit this guy. And let's summon our ally right there. Alright, so I want to do Leaping Cleave. So I'm just going to kind of step right here. And then attack right here. That's not where I want to do. Clear the targets. There you go. Hit them both. I don't think I want to use my Warhammer. I want to save that for later. Oh, we got the +1 on that and kill them both. That's what we wanted to have happen. That's fantastic. It actually kind of changes this where I still want a throwing knife. I just can only hit one target with it, which is unfortunate. I think I'll move her over here. Nice. And then you can just do that. We got -1, but they only had 1 health, so it was okay. And then loot 5 or more gold. Oh, we're going to do it. Loot it. All right, fantastic. So he crit me, but one of the items that I purchased with my frontline people was the helmet, like the iron helm or whatever, because it makes it so you can't be crit. It's just incredible. It turns the ×2 into a +0. So, oh, you know what though? That wasn't. I don't think that's what affected it. I think what happened was he had disadvantage because he's firing ranged and I'm in melee, so he had to take the lower of them. So I'm just going to use my shield anyway. Take a damage. It's fine. Okay. Then we're back around. And what do we want to do? Well, you need to loot some more gold. This is what's so tricky. It's like, when do we open this door? Probably now, but it's frustrating. This guy will kill this. It should happen that way. I can't count on it, but I'd like that to happen. I'm going to have the brute. No, yeah. What's your best move? This? That's as fast as he can move, unfortunately. I'm going to move and throw in a boulder. I'm going to try that. She can just frost armor to try to hit, and then we'll move like this. You... All right. Okay. I don't want to get the gold pile. So what I'm going to do is go really, really slowly. And then you... I could disarm the trap and just get a bunch of experience, which is pretty sweet. I don't want to shoot the bow because the door won't be open unless I flip it. Okay, I'll do it like that. Alright. Yeah, so the Mystic Ally did attack and kill, which is what I was hoping would happen. And then now it is her turn. She needs to kill 1 or more elites. Do I want to burn this to just set this up? It's pretty nice to have for the rest of combat. She can't move if I do it, which is unfortunate. I think it's alright. Alright, and then big boy, what we want you to do is just regular move and open the door. Let's see what's in here.
Open the door to a large crypt littered with coffins. At the back stands your quarry. He fits the description, but there is something previously unnoticed in his eyes. A dark, otherworldly force.
I really think I see what you're saying, Gotans, just about how if you only have 2 people and you only have to try to manage that, it might be a little bit easier. I am just more used to playing games with like a party of 4. I know Divinity has you in a party of 2, but I think you're right. Like, especially for a new player, it's a lot to have to keep track of with like who's moving when and who's doing what.
Who are you to think you can interrupt the work of the Gloom? A dark energy engulfs his hands as he speaks. I will show you what you are dealing with.
Okay, so this is interesting. I've never been in one of these, but there's only 2 rooms. Oh wait, there's some side chambers. But it looks like this is the boss that we need to defeat. Only the bandit commander may open doors in the second room. Yeah, Heathrun, I might think about that. It's so true, Gotans, and this is not a game that gives you any real margin for error. So the commander is here, and it says only the bandit commander may open doors in the second room. All mercenaries start with 3 curses. Now I don't know what that means. That means my people start with 3 curses? I'm going to go ahead and I was going to move backward. Range 3. 1, 2, 3. I can't hit them. They're too far away. I'm not moving up. Like, I'm just not going to do that. These guys have a range of 3. No, they have a range of 4 on their card. This is what just throws me off. You see how it says base stats range 3, current turn attack range 4. Like, why is there a discrepancy? Why would you tell me that they only have a range of 3? Like, why wouldn't you at least list the fact that they can go up to range 4 in terms of like being able to calculate what? It's so curious. Hello, good evening. Oh, their weapon modifies their range, and it adds on to their base range. Okay, that makes sense, I guess. I wish it said 3 + 1 in green or something like that, so I knew what their actual range was. Because, like, I was about to make a decision based on the fact that they have a range of 3, as it says at the top. But then I looked down and I was like, oh wait, no, they're going to not move. They're just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. So anything up here can get hit for 4 damage. What is this guy up to? Move to the next door and reveal the room. Oh, he's going to open these doors and bring more enemies in, I think is what his plan is. So we want to defeat him before he does that, I guess. So then I don't want to move back. I need to go in. Now, I can't hit anything, so, you know, I wish. I can do this, though, just to, Oh, you can't just attack nothing, it looks like. I was going to see if I could just infuse the element of earth by just attacking whatever. Alright, I need to skip the attack. I can't do anything. Okay, scoundrel. We're gonna... Even if I moved you to 2, like to pick up the gold pile, and tried to attack with the bow, they're too far away. So it's probably worth just getting the experience, because if we die, I would at least get to keep that. And then I can do the move 2 that loots, I guess. Although, it's not really that good. It's okay. Like, if there was a gold pile in front of me and there, it would be good. No, we're gonna, I'll move here. Alright. I mean, this burns. I might actually do this. I hate to burn this card. Alright, Fading. Take care. I hate to burn Skewer because I love it so much, but I feel like I want to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I want to get in there as fast as I possibly can. Like, before this guy starts opening doors and is a real problem. Oh, he just teleported over there. Oh my god. I see. Oh no. So he did, like, jump and moved over, and then now he's got these living corpse elites. Oh, this is really going to be challenging. I don't know about my chances here. Okay, so this is what's happening. Let's see if we can adjust. I'm too far away. Like, how can you get in here? Not easily. I'll try to get you in there. I was going to try to move over here to block the door and keep him there, but I think he has jump. He's immune to immobilize, stun, and curse, which is not reasonable. But do I have, what's the best move I have? 3, 1. Oh no, he only needs to move a little bit. Okay, that's right. I'm on the brute. All right. So considering I'm on the brute, I could just Juggernaut, spare dagger, and just do 2 attacks on this guy. I kind of want to do that and see if I can jam him here, because I can't remember. Can you jump through enemies? Like, if you can jump through enemies, then there's no reason in trying to block the door, because he'll just jump through me. But if I could block him, like if you could only jump through allies or something, I'm pretty sure that's true. Hey, Crave Case. Good evening, my friend. Good to see you. I'm going to try and then just move up and see if I can get this guy stuck here. So we will do this. Right, he can't walk through me, but if he has jump, which is what he had on his last move, he'll just jump over me and then make a mockery of me. So maybe I just want to move up and kill the archer instead. I'm not sure yet. Okay. All right. And then let's see. She needs to get in. She has a move 5, and then move 5 though. Like, even if I do this, 1, 2, 3, 4, or if I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, she could get right up on it if we did move 5, and then I'd want to do backstab, but he won't be adjacent. None of this stuff is adjacent. So she's too slow for that, unfortunately. She's too fast to be with an ally, is what's going on. But I could still go up and just hit with backstab and do damage to him. And then, because this is the boss, we're going to start doing stuff. Can I disarm you? Yeah, I can. Well, he doesn't attack anyway. He's just going to open doors. But I could hit this group here with it. I'll try to do this. Oh, they're going really slowly. Okay. Well, now's the time. I think then I need to move 6, and we can just walk right up to this guy. And then skip movement and try to open wound on this guy. Yeah, I'll do this and just try to get a crit, see if I can. No, we did 5 damage. That's good. He might be immune to wound anyway. No, he's not. Okay. Now it's our turn to go move 2. I wish I could just... I mean, I want to stun him so badly. It'd be too easy, I guess, if you could stun him. Oh, I did my ×2. Only for 4, but not bad. Alright, so what I'd like to do is... I need to move with you. Because I can't quite get into the right configuration. So I'm going to undo, and I think what we want to do then is just walk up. What is the range on this? 3? 1, 2, 3. I think that'll work. Like that. So they're all disarmed. They at least can't attack. Mystic Ally. Alright, we're moving up. And unfortunately, I can't really... I want to Icy Blast, but there's... I can't get far enough. I could do it here and hit my own people, but that doesn't seem reasonable. So because he's in the doorway, they actually all have to pass anyway because he's there. So this is where we're going to get lit up. All right, they tried to double damage me. I have to take the damage. So the elite archers, I want to deal with them. God, but he's opening all the doors. Okay. All right. So if... Let me look at these guys. Yeah, their movement is 1. So maybe we can just stay away from them. All right, let's see. What do we got? I can opposing strike and hit both archers if I get in between them. That's what I'm trying to do, Crave. That's my plan. The archers are real painful, though. Yeah, we did. We did like half of his health, almost, which is pretty good. Okay. Can you get in here and help? Not easily. This is still only range 3. So even if I move here 1, 2, 3, she's still not in range to do anything. Alright, so we need to move this guy. We gotta do overwhelming assault on Big Boy. Now, can you get over there and do, like, flanking strike? What's crazy is she just goes... It's so hard to time her because she goes too fast. Like, if this guy wasn't moving, it'd be easier, but... she needs to move further. I might actually short rest and try to get, like, a dagger throw or something else. It's just these options are not very good. Okay, so what we can do is, I mean, I have Swift Bow, which is okay, but if I throwing knife, or can I get it so I can... Thief's Knack doesn't move close enough. This is not enough movement. That's a good point, Chloe, that he can't quite get to the next door because his move is like only 3 or something. That's definitely something to consider. I'm going to do throwing knives, and I can hit an archer, and I can hit him. And then I need to move out of the way, though, after that. Or I could open wound and then just walk right next to him and, you know, bash him in the face for... not as much damage as I'd like. Open wound is good. But that's my large move. Alright, fine. Oh, he's going really fast this time. That actually kind of messes me up. But I can move here and hit him, and at least the archer will have to deal with the fact that somebody is adjacent. Oh, he, like, summoned an undead guy. Okay, I didn't expect that. That's so crushing. I wanted to get here and use my large attack to kill him, and that is not what's happening here. Alright. I'm going to take down the archer. Stun him. I'll try to keep my large attack. Spellweaver. Move into the room as much as you can. You won't be able to hit anything, sadly. Mike, what's up, my friend? Good evening. Good to see you. I'm going to move over here, and I can't hit anything, so... Rob, welcome back, my friend. I know, isn't it cool? The art design is great in this. Game looks fantastic. End the turn. Oh, they're shooting her. Okay, I didn't expect that. All right. What can you do? I can move here. And then, yeah, I'm going to do this. It will, oh, it hits my own person. That's so funny. I am sorry. I will hit you. I forgot about that. You can do frost armor. No. Don't do frost armor. Just take the damage. Keep your frost armor. That's not enough damage to worry about it. Oh, frost hammer. It must be used. Okay. All right. Then I need to move you here. And we will be done. And then we'll hit them both. And then we're going to do this to hit both of them. At least one dead. Okay, now what? Dirt Tornado seems really, really good. Yeah. Can you actually do something? Well, we haven't burned any cards yet, so she can just short rest. No, I don't want to waste that one. I'm trying to use that one. Redraw it. Oh, no! Oh, my God, I forgot about that. That's the penalty. That you can't cancel this, so I lose Reviving Ether. Oh, well, this is a short encounter, but that's brutal. This game is brutal. I should have taken the other one. All right, well... I wanted to cast Icy Blast because it's AoE. Anyway, Icy Blast has a range of 3. So if I manable and move here, she is out of her... No, she has Frost Armor with, what, 1 charge left? So if I move here and then Icy Blast, I would hit the Rogue, though. So I might want to hit this group. Or, now you know what I'll do is I'll Fire Orbs. If I move here and Fire Orbs, 1, 2... 3, or actually, no, I can go 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, okay. You, what you got? Sweeping Blow, eye for an eye. Gotons, I am so sorry, my friend. My hatred for the Time Zero cards is over 9,000. I hit my own buddy. Yeah, I don't want to hit my buddy. So I can't do it. You know what I mean? You're right. I can't... I wish you could Sweeping Blow and target... Well, no, it wouldn't work anyway. Alex, good evening, my friend. Good to see you. Are you just waking up after... sleeping from your crazy shift? All right. And then you are, unfortunately, not in a great position still. There's nobody next to you. Oh, I see, Alex. Hanging out with Mom. Gotcha. I might just... Yeah, I'm going to Flanking Strike and Thieves' Knack just to hit this guy twice. The scoundrel might die, but it happens. Alright. So we could kill the... Alright, we're going to go ahead and do this first. So, hit right here. Oh, you know what? Actually, wait. Clear targets. If I hit this guy, because he's adjacent, I can do a ton more damage and kill it. So I want to at least try to kill this guy. Almost got him. And then we can just do this attack right here. -1 is brutal, but we did get him. Mystic Ally. You're too far away, Mystic Ally. I should have summoned you closer. I didn't realize this room would be so cavernous. Okay, so I need to move you to here. You will get hit, but it's okay. We're going to do this. 1, 2, 3. All right. So we killed the skeleton man, and then we killed the archer before it got to go, so that's very good. Next week goes back to normal, Alex. That's awesome. I'm glad to hear that, my friend. Okay. Now... I can walk up to this guy and hit him, but I think I will hit my own person if I do that. Yeah. It's a safe attack. It won't hit him. Okay, thank you. Sounds exhausting, Alex. Yeah, I think I do hit my buddy, but it doesn't matter. Oh, I see what you mean. So it won't hit, like, my buddy's in the square, but it won't hit them, is what you're saying? Like, or I can just switch the target over here. I could just make it not target them altogether. I wish I could stun them so badly. -2. Okay, thank you, Crave. I believe you. Get out of here with that -2. Oh, and he got a ×2. That's the game. We are going to burn an available card. I can't take 5 damage with her. You can just get rid of... Okay. New round. No, it's not a new round. He still goes. Okay. Then it's time to... Dirt Tornado? Well, I can't Dirt Tornado easily. I can move up, though, and Dirt Tornado. Yes, that's better. We're going to move here. Get the gold pile for his mission. And then I'm going to put down the tornado. +2, yes. That guy has 5 health left. All right. Sweet. Oh, okay, Chloe, thank you. I was wondering about that. All right, so this one's going to shuffle up and probably hit my... Oh, they didn't move. I'm shocked. Oh, no, you know what it was? Oh, my gosh, I didn't see it. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but you know how I did the... No, never mind. I didn't hit that guy. I don't know why he didn't move. Oh, it's fine. That's good. Don't move. All right. Well, I wanted to pick up the gold pile anyway, Chloe, because his combat mission is to pick up 5 piles. So we need to short rest here. Gosh, I really like sentient growth. Okay. So we're going to unstable upheaval right here because it is so fast. And I don't want that guy to get to go. And then I can pull out, like, well, sentient growth, for example, or dirt tornado, or massive boulder. So I'm going to do this, and I'm actually going to go sentient growth would hit and heal, which is so useful right now. And then you can drop down the icy blast. Okay. And then you, my dude, you got a short rest. Okay. I hate to lose overwhelming assault. I was counting on that to finish the job right here. But it's okay. We've got other things that we can do for damage. Like, we can just leaping cleave and where's my other one? Yeah, spare dagger. So if I spare dagger, leaping cleave, that's very fast. And then you can just, you should be able to just annihilate this guy. Ah, but all I have are ranged attacks. How funny is that? You'll be at disadvantage against him. Oh, okay, he's going really slowly, and the bad guys are going fast. That's interesting. Okay, that's great. We can kill him before he gets to go. Okay, so you can throw a knife. I know you get disadvantage to him, but whatever. And then you can hit... try to hit that guy. Alright, we still did damage to it. There you go. And then, do I want to move away? Probably. Well, I want that chest. I'm gonna stay here because most of her good stuff needs to be close. All right, so this is cool because what I can do is I could do this. I could easily just give everybody 1 damage and then shield 2 so that these guys, what are they going to do? They're going to move and then immobilize and muddle enemies. They're not even going to do damage. They just immobilize. Okay, then I don't really need a shield, do I? Let's just do sentient growth first and see if we can kill this guy. So the idea is we rotate this around so that it's this shape. Yes, exactly. Oh, he has 1 hit point left. What a jerk. He's supposed to die. All right. Okay, and then... do I want to do this? It's a cool ability. It would give him 2 experience, which isn't a bad thing. No, I don't think so. We need to loot the gold. So we're going to move over here and pick it up. Yes. Get your perk, dude. So they're muddling me, which is really annoying. Okay. So now we're going to... attack, I guess, right here. Hey, Theron. Thank you for the Prime sub, my friend. I appreciate that. We're going to try and kill this guy. Now, we're muddled, so this is not great. We drew the time 0. Well, of course we did. All right, well, we can't do it again, so we're going to hit you with this. Oh, no, we can do it again. What? I don't have to... Oh, We start with curse cards. That's what's going on. Oh my god. I tell you what, this is this game. The guy's at 1 hit point. I already got him down to 1 because it subtracted from me, and then it just did me it did me so dirty. I had 2 attacks. Screw this. I mean, this is what I'm talking about. There's just no reason to frustrate somebody who's trying to play the game. Like, I'm trying to enjoy your game and play it. Why would you put something like that into it? Like, I just don't get it. Okay, so I just start over the entire encounter because I rolled, unfortunately, right there. That's cool. All right. I do get to attack with her, so maybe she can do it, but it's just such a waste of time. Okay, can I kill this guy? I'm muddled, so I'm going to do my worst attack. I got him. I at least killed him. Okay. And then she doesn't need to drink the healing potion, but we can shoot this guy. Okay. Well, see, Alex, I like the game. It's just that kind of stuff makes me rage and so salty. So I'm trying to overcome it by planning to the best of my ability, but it's still such a major detractor to the experience. Okay, we got that. And we will end the turn. Okay, let's see. So now we just have these guys. So all we have are these big chubbies. And we could take these guys down. So let's see. Dirt Tornado is pretty good, but no, let's just do some regular attacks at this point. Gotons, I actually want the physical copy of it at some point. Crave, I'm 100% with you. That's what I've been trying to do with my perks, is mitigating the bad luck by removing stuff, but I haven't found a way to remove any times zeros from my deck. I said this earlier. I wish I could. I would trade out my times 2s for my times zeros. Like, if I had the option to just sacrifice the ability to crit to remove the ability to nullify an attack, I would do it. And then just keep the range 1, 2, -1, -2, 0, or whatever. But I understand. It's just really bad when it happens, like when a guy is at 1 health. Okay. So I'm going to do, I believe the one that we want is Avalanche right here. Oh, you can customize it? Okay, thank you. That's cool. I might think about that. I'm playing on, I was playing on normal when I first started, and I died on 2 missions, and then I scaled it back to easy. And it's still hard, but more manageable. Because the enemies are like 1 level below me, basically. I get less gold when I scale down the difficulty, but it makes it easier for a new player like me. No, I mean, that is exactly my experience. So I'm glad it's not just me, like Gotons and Crave, like, because I played the first mission, and when you start up the game, there's only 1 mission that you can go to, and it was diabolically difficult. Like, I had no option to grind or level up or do anything else. I just got to this 1 mission that was just so much harder than the tutorial or anything that I was expecting. And I just felt like, there was nothing I could have done, like, unless I really understood it. It's kind of what it was. I mean, I was almost like, I don't know, but I tell you what kept me with it was so many people were like, I love this game. And so I was like, all right, I'm going to try to figure this out. I love tabletop games like this. I love so much of it. It reminds me of a lot of great games. It has D&D elements. I love tactical games. I love turn-based games. Um, and when you start getting perks and some better items and understand the systems, it becomes more manageable. But yeah, I mean, like, Mr. Pepper, what's up, my friend? Yeah, exactly. Um, I haven't actually played Madara. I'll think about that. Yeah, it's very challenging if you're just learning it. Oh, I want to try that one too, Alex. Yeah, Crave. I mean, like, I totally understand it. The What I was saying before about it is the thing that I would be okay with the variance in dice rolling if you weren't on a clock. Like, what kills me is I can run out of cards and my character with full health just is like I'm exhausted and I'm out. Whereas like because if I would have not gotten it, like a time zero delays my ability to win, and I'm on a clock where I don't have the room to delay the ability to win. So it's really challenging to try to like get those two game design ideas to harmonize for me. If it was just like you missed and then you're going to take some extra damage this round because the guy isn't dead, then okay, that's fine. But like your character is exhausted now because you've used all of your cards. It's strange. It's like, you know, as an analogy, like that's what Darius, that's what I understand too. Thank you so much for saying that. Exactly, right? Like when you start getting more as you level up and you get more cards that you can choose for your deck and you can customize it to your playstyle and you have some items to help you out and you understand the game better, it's a little bit easier for sure. You know what, Chloe? I think somebody was telling me about Biomorph and it being awesome. I think it was maybe Heathrun or somebody was saying it's awesome. It looks great. Okay. We're going to finish this out. I think maybe if I get better at the game, I might scale it back up to normal difficulty, but right now I find it to be challenging enough as it is on the easy difficulty with these settings and like what I've got because as you guys are saying, the missions are really hard. That makes sense, Crave. Yeah, no, that's what I hear, and I'm doing my best to stick with it. And everybody's advice is really helpful. And I just have to. It's like, as I was saying, I compared it at the beginning of the stream to Darkest Dungeon in some ways. I bounced off Darkest Dungeon several times because I found it to be too frustrating, and I just have to accept that the bad beats are part of the game, but it just takes me a while to get there. Okay. Um, the one we want to do, all I have to do is kill all revealed enemies. I don't have to worry about the other rooms. We killed the guy fast enough so that he didn't open those rooms. I do think that it is a little bit strange to me that you don't get the treasure chest unless you open it during the battle. Like, I don't know what that is supposed to represent thematically. Like, you killed all the monsters, but you can't loot the place because you have to, like, run away immediately or something. I get it that, like, what they're trying to do is incentivize that you need to move on to the gold pile, but, like, it's weird to wrap your head around why that would be the case. You know what I mean? Sensically. It is. It does add further chaos, but it's strange. It's just like, why would you not take the treasure chest after all the enemies are dead? Like, you have to take it when you're under threat for some reason. It's bizarre. Okay. Totally, Heathrun, totally. Alright. You can afford the short rest, sure. That's sweet, Alex. Did they ever make a digital version of that one? Maybe I can get it on Tabletop Simulator or something. Okay, she's got one turn left to go. Okay, and then what can you do? I can trample the enemies, move through, and then turn around and hit him. I don't know how fast they're going to go. I'll do that. And then where are you at? You have to rest. Alright, then you can throw knives, which is great. And then what else you got? Actually, no, I want to move you to the chest. How far is that chest? 6? Move 6. And then throw some knives. Oh, great. They're going really slowly. Okay. I'm going to move to the treasure chest. Oh, I can't because it's not a jump. Oh, no, wait. I have my winged shoes. Yes. Luckily, a lot of these guys are muddled. Alright, that was an unfortunate times 0. Yeah, being cursed is a bummer. Treasure chest found. Alright, she got $10. 10 gold. And then... oh god, I did the wrong thing. You don't have enough movement to get here and do this ability. I forgot how far away you were when I was planning that. I sometimes get these guys confused because they're both white. So we will just move and heal. Mystic Ally doing work. Alright, here goes. I can't really do much with this. Okay. And then I'm going to move like this. Oh, okay, thank you. Maybe I could have done something. Maybe I could have plotted like waypoints to make it hit 2 targets. Thank you for telling me that. I thought it had to be a straight line. I'm going to stun these guys. Or... And then... hit him. Ow. You're right, he does hit hard. She died. Okay. It's such a strange thing where it's like, your character is like, I'm just too tired. Like, can you imagine Aragorn in Lord of the Rings being like, I'm sorry, I used all the cards in my deck. I know I haven't been hit yet, but I'm too tired. I fall away. Okay, let's see. So we can hit... Dirt Tornado is not enough damage. This is good, but he's adjacent, so we will do this. And what can we do with the second part of the card? We could heal. Yeah, that's good. Okay, that's good. What do you got, Brute? Can you hit? You can move and attack, and then you can, I guess, heal, which is okay. Okay, and then, what do you got? Oh, you know what? No, go back to this guy, the Brute. Let's see. I need you to... I'm going to move and attack then, because I want her to be adjacent. Okay. Here we go. I did that wrong. Oh well. I needed her to go slower. It's fine. No, I did that wrong too. Yeah, I clicked the wrong thing. I knew that would happen. I clicked the wrong thing. I wanted to do this. I still do that, where it's like, all I want to do is this, but, yeah. Yeah. Oh, God. Okay. That's my fault. All right, well, we could kill one of these guys. Okay. Now you can maybe kill this guy. Nope. Nope. You didn't do anything. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. Wait, he didn't heal himself? Did I do that wrong? I don't understand what happened. Did he not have... Oh, he had poison. Blah. Blah. It's really dragging out here as that happened, but we'll short rest. He's still capable of winning. Trust me. All right, what can I do? I can... I want to move and then attack because I want to get the gold pile. I don't think I can loot enough gold piles before this is over, sadly. All right, what do you got? You can... This is good. Just go before that 36. There you go. Oh no, he's going like super fast. Unbelievable. Well, I gotta disarm him then. So he died to what? His own ability? Oh, because he couldn't attack, but he could take the damage from it? Hey, Bez, what's up, my friend? Good evening. Alright, I think... she can... I mean, I should move and just get money before I do it. Please. Just let me win. Don't do this to me. Okay. Got him. Alright, I didn't get his perk. I don't know if anybody got their combat objective, but we won. Victory.
Through the carnage left by the battle, you find a cache at the back of the room, containing the scrolls you were hired to collect. You can't help but rifle through them a bit, but find that the writing upon them is in some unknown archaic language. One thing that does jump out at you, however, is a map of the northern countryside. A bend in the Still River is clearly marked as a point of interest.
Oh, so there's another chain. Dear God.
Contemplating whether you want to find out more about this so-called gloom, you decide that the spot could be a point of interest for you as well. But that can be forgotten for the moment. You pack up the papers and head back to Gloomhaven to collect your reward.
Oh, I actually get to go back and collect my reward. Sweet. Okay, so, these people did get their perks. Okay, great. So we defeated the bandit commander. We're going back to town.
Meeting Jexera once again at the Sleeping Lion, you hand over the papers and are paid the agreed-upon amount.
Agreed.
You know, she whispers to you softly under the bustle of the tavern, if you're interested, I may have another job for you. A tribe of Inox in the Dagger Forest has ransacked a couple of my caravans headed to the capital.
You always trust a woman with flaming eyes and a hood.
I told the militia, but they do nothing. She spits. I can point you in the direction of their encampment. If you can make an example of them, I will pay you even more.
All right.
She places a crude map of the forest on the table and stands up, her jewelry clinking with the movement. Come find me when it is done.
I will. Look at this. So we got 10 gold for each person, which is amazing, a prosperity point, and 4 experience. Sweet. And now we know where the Inox encampment is, as well as the Crypt of the Damned. All right. Tremendous. So nobody leveled up to level 3, but we're getting it. That's a good point, Rob. And we do have another perk point with our caster, which is awesome. Well, everyone, I gotta say, I'm having a good time getting further into the game and understanding it more. And I appreciate all of your patience explaining it to me. It is indeed my bedtime, and I want to say thank you so much for coming out to the stream, helping me learn Gloomhaven, and I hope you all have an excellent evening or day and a fantastic weekend. We'll be back on Sunday night with another stream. Alex, Crave, Rob, Siloom, Darius, Bez, Gotons, Theron, Jeremy, Logan, Mr. Pepper, Nickman, Heathrun, Mike, Fading, Jamnuska, Darren, Chasman, everybody out there, take care. Have a great one.